And now, on to the skater from Japan, the 18-year-old Mai Mihara.
On the ice, representing Japan, Mai Mihara.
She just missed the podium at her first Grand Prix event in Beijing, where she finished 4th. And she is one of those skaters in a tight race to make the Japanese Olympic team. The Japanese have 2 spots available for the ladies. Mihara certainly in the conversation, certainly competitive, but not a lock.
She gets nice flow across the ice. We'll open with her triple combination, triple lutz, triple toe. Oh. Really looking subdued here, Steve, compared to her usual. Solid triple flip. See if that will help to bring her expression out.
And you would think there's an opportunity with some of the mistakes the others have been making. The door is open for someone like a Mihara to be high up in the standings.
Often the skaters don't look at the skaters ahead of them. They don't want to get affected either way, needing to focus on what they have to do.
You think that's good or bad?
It can work both ways. It can work both ways.
Now, she started her season at the Autumn Classic back in September, finished 2nd to the reigning world silver medalist Caitlin Osman, who is coming up here shortly.
Yeah, I've been watching her this year, and what I noticed right away, again, is her subdued expression. Normally sparkles, and she's a little bit like a kid, happy to be out there. You can feel her joy, and that was missing today. And whether that came just from the first jumping pass in the major air, or she brought that into the short program, that sense with her, but not on her game. And you talk about these skaters, is it better to know what the competition did? It's different for every skater, but ultimately you're out there, all you can do is your best. And I mean, right. It's a cliche and every skater says it, but actually that is the truth.
You could make a case either way, because you don't play defense, there's nobody out there with you, so you're going to do your best regardless. I guess it's more just about the mindset, really. If you want to use mistakes of others to fuel you and sense an opportunity versus saying, okay, they all did well and I also need to raise the bar. It's just a different approach mentally.
Right, and ideally you have to be in the frame of mind that whatever happens, you adapt. You hear good marks, you adapt. You hear low marks, and you make it work for you. So key error on the first jumping pass with the Lutz toe. Almost looked like she got too close to the boards. There, a very solid flip. Her best jump. Didn't even think her double axel looked as strong and confident as it could have been. She has a nice lilting knee. Works with the ice very well. It's very much a give and take. It can't be all work. There's such a give back from the ice if you're open and you accept it, and that translates into a flow and ease and speed across the ice.
Ironic, she mentioned that one of the biggest things she worked on over the summer was her expression, her sense of presence, those facial recognition type things that we look for and that you mentioned, and that was one of the things that was noticeably absent.
And we've seen it. We've seen it all season from her. So it's sometimes you wake up not feeling right, or if she is having trouble adjusting to the ice, well, that's something that they will go back and talk about, because she'll have to regroup for the free skate. A very tight race, as you mentioned, Steve, for the Olympics, and these scores, these placements all come into play. And we saw her teammate, Yuna Shiraiwa, getting 66 points.
Le score technique, 31 points 93.
So second place, inside of 65 for the short program of Mai Mihara.
So she's still well in the game?
Her score is 64.57, which places her currently in second place.
And she will be shocked to see her name ahead of Zagitova.